Oh, hi. Hello there. Hi, guys. Here's for Spark. The Fluffle's sacred carrot has been stolen. And you look vaguely suspicious. Do you like carrots, Spark? Also, Rom. What's happening? You have to tell us. What was the joke? Meow, hi Sard. Okay, now I think I've done everything. Hi, how are you? Oh, I just woke up. I didn't even have my coffee, so... yet. So we're getting ready. Curses for everybody. Rom carefully prepared meal will be just a little bit bland. You sip water and immediately need another refill. This feels like me. $80 stream streak. Hell yeah, Rom. Thanks for being here. Alright, one thing I still forgot to do is this. Question of the day for today from Pitchery. If your life had a warning label, what would it say? Interesting. It's okay, Sards. Don't worry about it. We still love you being around. Well, you can still, Sards, on Twitch you can save your streak if you watch 5 minutes of VOD. So like if you miss the stream, you have like 24 hours to watch 5 minutes of the VOD or a clip from the last stream. I have no idea. I think they should give people 48 hours. They should give people 48 hours because 24 it's kinda, I don't know, like, or 36 at least. Weeble girls at the bot lane. That works too, I guess. But what kind of what's their hair color? Spark. This is important. Be careful with your wishes. That's a good one, Pitchery. Their hair colors, yes. I mean, what's the most weeaboo hair color? Like possible? Summer Game Fest. Blonde? Blonde is boring for weeaboo. What are you talking about? Anyways, today we are Weeaboo Blue. Wolf Among Us to Israel. Yay! Yes, Summer Game Fest. I saw yesterday some people were watching it, but like, god damn it, my designs are not ready for all of that. Unfortunately, Rom, but we are at the last step. Like, there's like maybe a couple more screens left. Resident Evil Veronica. You mean like a remake, remaster of Veronica? Because Veronica is an old Resident Evil game, right? As far as I know. New Stellar Blades. The Last Ronin, yes. Ninja Turtles, need to check out because like all the Ninja Turtle games, at least. I mean, is this new Ninja Turtle game is gonna be a 2D platformer, like all the previous ones? Thank you for the lurk stars. What's here? All right. Second, guys. New Stellar Blades. Jesus, I have to check it out because I have Stellar Blade in my in like the first one in my library. I didn't play it yet. I kind of wanted to play it on stream, given that it's not overly too long and it's not a Soulslike. I mean, recent Elden Ring got me some trauma. I'm still wrapping it up. I played only the demo before Spark, like only the first chapter of the demo, and hell yeah, it was amazing. It kind of sounds like, I would say at best it's Souls adjacent, right? Cuphead 2? What? Well, that's exciting. Is there a release date, Rom? Because Cuphead 2... Cuphead is something I really enjoyed before. Spin-off. Hot take. I would say Tifa has more sense in Street Fighter 6 than Geralt ever had in the names. They're always flying off like out of my head. Soul Calibur. Yes, exactly. Thanks, Rom. I mean, what Geralt was even doing there? In Soul Calibur, come on. But, like, Tifa in Street Fighter? Absolutely. Have you guys played or saw Final Fantasy VII Remake? Because everyone wanted Tifa. Like, in Final Fantasy VII Remake, you can play, you can switch to Tifa and play and play her, and bro, she plays like she already in a freaking fighting game. Seriously, you have to do some like combos. They're simplified, of course, because well, for the controls, but like it already feels like fighting game. Okay, classic Roach. Hmm. Any news about some next Guilty Gear?
Slower.
Don't?
That's it, Roach.
I mean, even if I won't, even if I won't play it for my own reasons, I'm still excited for any new stuff by Arc System Works. Yeah.
A day like all others.
So yeah, sounds exciting. Like we got State of Play and right after Game Summerfest. Is it already over, right? Also, what's my holy fluffle cookie for today? Let's see. Blessing, your witty comment will get a cascade of positive emotes. Yeah, I had like my view of Strife. I don't know, like what you what do you think they fucked up, like the story or gameplay spark? Project Atlas. It's by Arc System Works, because Arc Systems, they worked on Melty Blood, I think, which is a spin-off for Tsukihime game. It's insane. They're still making those.
All is in order.
Oh, Project Atlas, it's average. The Shadow of the Colossus guys make some Project Atlas. I think I heard about I think I heard something about that ROM. That's true. ROM, is it finished? Because I saw people were streaming it yesterday, but yesterday was my day off. So, like, Armored Core 6, right? It's done. Yeah, later on I will be Slowpoke and maybe do something. Gothic Remake. So many games, so not so much time. So I promise you guys, we finished up. Like, once we finish with The Witcher, Thursday it will be becoming some random stuff day, like Thursday, Friday, and like after Elden Ring we're also going to play some shorter games so we can cover more different stuff. Like, one thing I have potentially to watch some. So bad, my screen is completely out. Armored Core 6 was really good. I wonder if Armored Core 7 will ever happen. Yes, new DLC for Monster Hunter Wells. I saw it today. So much stuff, right?
Excuse me.
Okay, is there any more quests that I missed?
Do you like it?
For fuck's sake, look at the view.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Is that what they have like in Europe? This looks so much South Italy. From Software is a small indie studio. Come on, guys. I wouldn't really expect like big remakes from them. If anything, they would make Dark Souls 2 like remake, not even a remaster.
Do you like it?
Imagine like in 10 years we will be getting Elden Ring remaster. A bunch of contracts, we have a bunch of secondary quests. Alright. Actually, what we can do while we're talking, we can walk around different places and collect stuff. Yeah, there should be some big announcements from them, I would imagine. Original remaster and Scholar remaster. Well, Dark Souls 1 already got remaster, right? Okay, so what we have here. Test yourself with the trials of the virtues. Dear reader, years pass and times change, yet all that is good and beautiful still requires a defender. Come to the Isle of Laxelavi and test the rightness of your character during the trials. If you pass, you shall receive a reward. That's cool. Good folk, I've seen things beyond belief. Young maidens spitting off their garments, pouring wine over each other, and the drops splashing all over their nakedness. Wine-soaked dresses clinging to their damp, heavy bosoms. Then kissing. I still shudder at the mere thought of such immodesty. And now, for a small fee, I can take you there so you can see for yourselves. Look for me in the taverns. I don't play favorites and frequent all of them. Ask for Odrin. Okay, we gotta visit this Odrin guy. He's got something interesting to show us. Yeah, Rom, same. Like Dusk Bloods, I couldn't care more for you know, Switch 2 stuff. Couldn't care less. I mean, people are going to try to perhaps emulate it again, just to see what it is. I mean, being a From Software game, I'm sure it's going to be a quality one, but come on. Switch 2 hardware. No idea. Like, do we have any trailer, like, or gameplay video of that? Cuphead 2 is going to be also a multiplayer game, most likely. So I'll have someone to play with. I would say, Rom, it kind of works for Arc Raiders. Like, it kind of works for Arc Raiders. Like, and it has some potential, but like, I would say it's just non-consensual PvP in a game where it's like completely random. World of Warcraft. All right. I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft, and like classic servers, they were all PvP servers, so they were never, you know, you could like PvP like everywhere, but you had two factions, like you have a Horde and Alliance, right? So the first few locations are kind of safe zones, but then you go out to locations where both Horde and Alliance make like do their quests. They all have quest givers, and this is I don't remember how the southern location, what's the southern location name is in English. But this was a freaking Vietnam. It was a jungle. It was the first location where both Horde and Alliance do quests, and this was always a freaking Vietnam. So cool. It was something, definitely. I think the first Cuphead game took 7 years. Yes, Ron, because they were drawing everything by hand. Like, it's all... Okay, since we're talking, let's just ride and...
Scared the fight.
Actually, no. Like, it was hand-drawn. Imagine if new SF game is Shadow Tower, Kingsfield remake. What? Booty Bay, Butcher Bay, yeah, Booty Bay. But Bay was just the ports at the south. Spark. I'm talking about the entire location. Let me look it up. Let's take a look at. I really need new designs installed. Like, guys. There is only like 1 beat left before I can apply anything to my channels. Like, and we're gonna have a really proper just chatting screen. I already have it. Like, my designer already made the just chatting screen, but I'm yet to install everything because I'm still waiting for like 1 last bit. Okay, let's see. WoW map. Kingdoms. Okay. What was the name of it? That's the wrong one. Stranglehorn Vale. Yep, that's the one. Cape of Stranglehorn, yes. Thorny invites. Dear visitors, it's Thorny season here in Clair. If you've traveled long and far to take part in this celebration of chivalry, only to realize the best places in the stands are sold out. It sounds like my It sounds like my holy fluffle fortune cookie curse. But vex yourself not, for I have tickets to sell, and good ones too. Naturally, such views do not come cheap, but trust me, you won't regret. A spectacle like this does not happen every day. Paul Cole. Think of the follow, Liz. Thank you. Where is the meter? What meter are you talking about? Dubs! With a rate of... That's a big rate! How are you doing today, Dubs? Welcome in, Raiders! Let me take you to some really cool place here, so I can greet you properly. Hey! How are you? What, you were playing just Hollow Knight? Did you beat them? Did you beat all the Pantheons? Fluff, fluff. Yeah, here is your nice view while we are talking. Hello, hello! How are we doing today?
I'm not drunk.
Welcome aboard, Yarn.
Yarn? No, that doesn't work, Spark. You have to put them in the brackets. Put them in the brackets, that will work. So, yay! Dubs, did you manage to beat all the Pantheons in Hollow Knight at, like, with all the bindings on? Absolutely not. Well, that shit is going to take a while. Like, this is insane. I remember trying some bindings in Pantheons, but... Dude, you're doing some great job there. I didn't go that far. I didn't go that far. But I would say, like, I tried going back to Silksong like the other day, just to chill a little bit from all the bullshit I was having in Elden Ring Reforged. And let me tell you, Silk Song is so silky smooth. Like, I'm talking about the combat. The combat and the movements. And I remember you said during your stream, like, yeah, the combat in Silk Song is like... the combat in Hollow Knight is, it's so, you know, like... how should I put that? I mean, it is still a smooth game, but like, it is, I completely forgot the word. It's out of my head. But yeah, Silk Song is amazing. Today we are discussing, Silk Song. Oh yes. Silk Song is omnidirectional, and you know it feels like comparing Dark Souls with Elden Ring, right? Like in Dark Souls 1, there's only like 8 directions in which you can dodge, and like in Elden Ring, you can do anything you want. Stuff like that. So today we're discussing actually Summer Game Fest, and there's been quite a few new releases if you care about platformers. So I think last we were talking about Cuphead too, and there is like a lot more other games. Yes, there are quite a few bangers. So first we got a State of Play, and Rom here was spoiling us with some really cool, interesting stuff, but the Summerfest, I feel like the Summerfest has a lot more. Like from State of Play outside of New God of War, I don't think there's anything that too remarkable, but. Like after that, there's like I can't even tell you the list. Like Rom has been listing so many games today. Why Night Rain is dead? Rom, is something happened to them? No content updates. Oh, that is that. Well, people are going to play it anyways, and I mean, I'm yet to play Night Rain. We'll do it at some point. Though, truth be told, I'm quite tired of like playing Elden Ring so much. So yeah, we are absolutely changing, and changing soon. And Stellar Blade 2. Night Rain is great, but after a while it gets repetitive. Yeah, because at some point you get through all the content, and I don't think there's what kind of challenges can you even take in Night Rain? Like no leveling or solo or something else. If you haven't played it, you'll love it. Yeah, I'm yet to play it, and I watched just a little bit of it. It's like it's very fast paced, like to the point it doesn't feel like an Elden Ring anymore. To some people, for example, Bilius doesn't like it at all because it's to him it's like a cheap knockoff of original Elden Ring. So who knows? Do we have any DLC release date for Silk Song? I can't wait them to release challenging content for that game. Also, Dubs, since we're talking about Silk Song, a more personal question to you about Silk Song. Do you feel like do you feel like having a very specific ant queen would be cool if she was a part of Act 2? So you have to so you had to beat her every time during speedruns. You know which one am I talking about. Like, I mean, she's the best boss in the game. It's kind of sad that you only get to fight her during like the full, you know, like full speedrun, but nobody does that.
Pretty damn hot.
I mean, what's one more boss? Like, I would really love fighting her if I was into speedrunning, or like watch fighting her, because even if I don't fight her, like watching her, it's amazing. Like, she's so
We
good.
have a question of the day. Don't forget to join in
And
and
difficult.
share your answer.
Yes, thanks, Peachy. I will one day do true ending speedrun. I think there's achievement for like beating everything in like less than 30 hours. But I think it can be done like much faster. I believe speedrunners can do it like in 3 or 4 or maybe 5 at worst.
Where's that coot gone this time?
Means Everdark Harmonia was the last content update we got from for Night Rain. Interesting, Rom. Yeah, we'll have to find a third person to play with us. But that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope. So like so many new new updates in games. I should have like I had a day off yesterday, so like even if I if I wanted, I could technically stream like Summer Game Fest, but hype! Lots of new stuff to look forward to. And it seems like if some of those games are out next year we're actually gonna get some really cool contenders for the Game of the Year. Since, you know, last year nobody could even compete or like think about competing with Expedition 33. Fantastic freaking game, by the way. If you haven't played it, I wholeheartedly recommend that. And for this year, I don't know, like, what do you think, like, which games do you think will be good contenders for Game of the Year? This year is gonna be GTA 6. Well, there's a rumor, Rom, that Rockstar got a cash, like a bag of cash, so they can technically delay until the next year again. 7 days! Thanks, Spidey. Also, welcome in. I missed you. Sorry. You got uncertain fortune. Your reputation with a neutral faction has shifted slightly. Are you leveling up any reputation? I remember farming reputation in WoW. It was taking forever. Alright. This place looks amazing. I mean, Witcher 3 was... I would say it was a long experience, right? But Blood and Wine completely, like, blows everything else, everything that was before, out of the water. This looks fantastic. It really feels like southern Italy or something. Amazing stuff.
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
Have I played Fable or finished yet? No, I didn't. Like, somehow Fable first games, I did play them a little bit, like ages ago, but I only remember like some bits of that. I didn't play them to completion.
The exhibition of the Reginald Aubrey Monument.
A few new... Wait! Rom, are there any new MMO? Like, I thought the genre was almost dead. I mean, I'm a big MMO fan, but like... It's kinda difficult to find any MMO on the market right now, beside the old ones. Like, Final Fantasy XIV still stays strong. I love the game. It's freaking amazing, but holy cow, it's a time sink. Like, the story alone will take you a few hundred hours if you do nothing more. But as a new player experience, you'll have to do more, so... what do you think about Star Wars Zero Company? I wasn't looking into Star Wars. Alien Isolation 2. Oh, speaking of, that's gonna be cool to play. We're gonna play the first one as well, properly. I want to play some horror games. I'm really easy to freak out, but that's the point, I guess. Look at that, we have a seller of fine arts. Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake. Well, Black Flag is maybe the only one that is worth it, I would say. I mean, Black Flag originally, like original Black Flag is still one of the best Assassin's Creed games they made, especially when it comes to like pirates, water-based games. And remake, I watched the trailer. It was, it came out a few months ago, and it looked dope. The game itself was, I don't know, 7 out of 10 for me, maybe. Just like IGN, I give it a 7. All right, it was 7 out of 10 for me for sure. It started off nicely, but then all the sea travels, it kind of get boring after a while. Silent Hill Townfall. Please do not fuck it up. Silent Hill F was amazing, but holy cow, why do I need parry in a horror game? I mean, seriously, like, Silent Hill F, the story was made by the GOATs, absolute GOATs. Ryuzaki07. It doesn't, like, this name may mean like nothing to you, but if you never watched anime by the name When They Cry, you should. When They Cry, it's a great psychological horror set in rural Japan of like 70s or 80s. So is Silent Hill F, and that's why they got Ryuzaki to work on the script. And the story is cool, but like half an hour into a game, everything is spooky, everything is creepy, as it should be. And then the first monster came up, you pick up a metal pipe, and the game is like, okay, so here is how you parry. Here's your like light attack, heavy attack, like dodging. And I was like, what? Best horror games do not give you any means to properly fight monsters. You have to, like, all the, like, hot take, all the best horror games I know, you run from the monsters. Like, you cannot do anything about them. Like, the spookiest games ever. Like, you can name, we can name so many of them. You're not supposed to fight them, right? So, like, Outlast, I think, I'm not sure about Amnesia, and there's so many other indie horror games where you just like you watch the monsters, you're running from monsters, you being a detective in Phasmophobia, and you determine the monster type while like trying to hide from them. So that sort of stuff. You never ever fight them back. Palworld 1.0 release. That's cool. I'm really kind of curious if they like how much they updated the game ever since, but I'm also curious like how much content they removed after their feud with Nintendo. Nintendo is evil, man. Nintendo is evil. Remember playing Throne and Liberty for a few days? I didn't play that one. The best Assassin's Creed series, it's, in my opinion, Ezio Auditore story, like 4 games. That was Ubisoft peak, and they never got back after that. Like all 4 games were peak. Alright, time to talk to some guys, but give me a second here. Raphael in Lost Ronin is gonna be voiced by Ben Starr. Ben Starr is an amazing voice actor. I mean, we've got Verso. Verso was Ben Starr, and also like main character in Final Fantasy XVI is also Ben Starr.
Take good care of yourself.
Gundam games, I don't know, Rom. Like, Gundam games, they were kinda meh. Like, Gundam anime, it's... Gundam anime, they all peak, but Gundam games, they were kind of very, very niche, I would say. Guild Wars 3? Rom. If that's true, have you got a single idea how big this is? Like, out of all MMOs that could be released, Guild Wars 3? That's gonna be a game people will be playing. Out of most of the things that you could name, Guild Wars, the second game, was a phenomena that is still alive. And it got like one of the best gameplay examples in MMO history. So it's a very, like, it got a very stable foot in the genre. Despite in the dead genre, like dead by now, but gaming changes, and people's preferences are changing. There are simply way too many games for people to play MMOs, and that's the thing. But Guild Wars 3, that's gonna be big. Like 100%. That's gonna be big. Do you remember about Telltale games? Yeah, and Spidey, I think Rom just said... Okay, guys, don't beat me up, but Wolf Among Us, it's a Telltale game, right? So the second game is going to be out. Yeah. So Wolf Among Us, the second game, was announced. RuneScape Dragon Wilds gets a full release 15th September.
You are a truly maidenless.
That was... The release is legendary because sometime before Telltale went bankrupt... Before Telltale went bankrupt, so they managed to make it out. I mean... I'm really curious how many games are going to be actually released the second part of the year. Hi, Mog. welcome in. And good morning. Small chaos today. Your chair swivels to chaos at the worst moments. That sounds like you playing horror games
Handsome.
as well. We were talking about horror games before. Well, we are in general just... We're not playing game right now. We're mostly discussing Summer Game Fest. Well, this and that. Aeon 2 Global... What? Aeon 2 is also gonna be a big one. Yes, it's not new IPs, so they will definitely bring in some, you know, nostalgia fans. But Aeon 2 is gonna be interesting. Like... That's cool. Hot Wheels new open world game? I would want to say that's niche, but it's kind of a big niche. There's so many Hot Wheels fans out there. I was never into that. How are you doing today, Mog? Like before stream, I caught a glimpse about your post notice that you have a D&D night. So, did you already D&D or it's like still ahead? Myself included. Yes, you did post. That's why I mentioned that it's a big niche, and you posted Hot Wheels. I may have a goldfish memory, but I remember that you posted some Hot Wheels in Discord before. So Mog, did you catch a glimpse of the Summer Game Fest? Because I'm a slowpoke. I need to actually watch it while beating up some reforged bosses off stream. So Rome is spoiling us today with all the new releases. So many cool games. It seems like this Summer Games Fest was completely packed with stuff. Like so many new games. Many new MMOs, many new cool releases. It's insane. Yeah. And while I didn't watch, like... I mean... I would watch it, but you guys already, like many of you guys already watched it, and I don't have a scene for that. I should have prepared, so maybe next time.
What's new, Silverlocks? Looking for diversion?
Well, my new designs are almost ready, so there will be a proper just chatting and a screen and you know, like some screens for watching stuff in the browser and yada yada yada. We had the James Bond villain last time. Now you gotta kill Wiz Khalifa. Hitman. I remember playing the first Hitman ages ago. Hitman games, they are an interesting niche, I would say. Like, I really like the puzzle elements in that, and that's it's not really a shooter. They are staying true to the series. You really have to solve a puzzle, and there's so many ways to do that. It's also like it's a timed puzzle. So in many cases, you have to do things in a certain order and also be right on time. It's kind of cool.
What's new, Silverlock?
A witcher. That could only mean trouble.
All right. I will need a list of all games that are going to get released this year, so maybe we can plan to stream new stuff as it comes out sometimes. I'm really excited for new Silent Hill game, absolutely. And Stellar Blade 2 as well. Like Stellar Blade, the first game looks fantastic. It kind of reminds me of Nier Automata and Nier game. I really wish they made an update and made a new Nier game. Like, Nier games are really cool, but it is what it is. If we don't have it, we don't have it. Okay, so let's read some notice boards. So, Rom, what's like 3 games you were most excited about from this game show? Like, there's a lot. Like, you named at least like 30 different games that they showed, but what are you the most hyped for? Okay, let's start reading the notice boards. This is like, we have to collect them all. Trouble-free loans for trouble types. Need coin? Afraid the fighting in the north will soon reach here? Want to enjoy yourself while you still can? Then what are you waiting for? Visit San Fanelli Bank. No paperwork, no collateral, and interest rates so low it's practically stealing. Where is the small scripts here? There's always a small script. Like, do not trust this advertisement. Tourney invites. Dear visitors, it's tourney season here in Clair. You have traveled long and far to take part in this celebration of chivalry, only to realize the best places in the stand are sold out. But vex yourself not, for I've got tickets to sell, and good ones too. Naturally, such views do not come cheap, but trust me, you won't regret it. A spectacle like this doesn't happen every day. Yeah, this guy sells tickets, and this is like the second advertisement we've got. Armed escort wanted. We wish to hire a person or persons with good weapon skills who, for a reasonable fee, will escort us into Albertus Cavern for exploratory purposes. The knights errants claim the cave harbors no danger, so we don't expect trouble, but better safe than sorry. Augusta. Alright. Contracts. Grandmaster Armor. Oh, we finally can get Grandmaster Armor in this game. That's dope. Master Armor in Clair seeks brave men to help recover long-lost diagrams. Contract is highly dangerous, as such will be lucratively rewarded. Perfect. More contracts. Quarreling at the cemetery. Since no one from our residence committee seems to think it's their responsibility, I'll write it myself. This cannot go on. That infernal racket coming from the cemetery is driving us mad, and no one is doing anything about it. I know we all hear it. Madame Bouquet admitted it keeps her awake all night long, and she lives further away from the cemetery than any of us. If there is any witcher who can put an end to all the screaming, brawling, and insults, I'll pay him from my own pouch. Ask them to point out Charles Lanzano at the Clever Clogs. That'll be me. Charles Lanzano. Yeah, the names are really Italian in this DLC. Alright, alright. Wanted discreet specialist. Wanted professional to investigate the mystery concerning Reginald's Darbury statue. Requirements: indomitable work ethic, absolute discretion, and refinement in supernatural situations. Desirable: immaculate presentation, aesthetic sensitivity, and knowledge of modern sculpture. For details, seek Rolande de Flakpfizer. Oh, that's the guy we saw earlier, by the way. He's from nearby. That was the last of them. We have to go and talk to that man, I guess.
Drumming up work for yourself, Witcher?
Okay. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Disperse! The exhibition is closed.
What's this about?
Oh, Lapiota, give me strength. I can't bear this, please. I believe I've been clear. No presentation today. Oh, wait! Are you not that famous witch Geralt of Rivia? I believe I have work for you.
Saw your notice. Mentioned a monument.
The matter is a delicate one, but mind you, I pay well. Alas, I can say no more at this stage. Interested?
Yeah, sure.
The statue. Just tell me, what's the problem?
A picture's worth 1,000 words. More, I dare say. Come with me. I'll show you.
1,000 words.
Here it is! Our pride and joy, Reginald Dalbury. A giant among lovers. A poking, puncturing swordsman, and atop all that, an unrifled tittler of harps and other organs.
So what's wrong with it?
How should I put this? It's lost its jewels.
Someone stole the testicles off a statue.
No ordinary statue, mind you. The sole monument made using a cast of the great Reginald's own genitals, certified and authenticated. Sprung directly from his loins, they grant all who stroke them unparalleled virility. All who buy a ticket, that is. Thus, you must retrieve those stones.
Well, we've got a fan on the loose. Yes. From what I see, not just the balls were stolen.
Got my attention. Now tell me about this Reginald, all you know.
There's so much to tell. Legend has it he and the architect Faramond planned and laid out Beauclair.
Impressed already.
In particular, Reginald took great pains to devise escape routes for lovers caught with their pants down. Literally and metaphorically. He later made frequent use of them himself. Not out of fear, mind you, but to avoid having to kill his rivals in duels.
Got any suspects?
Considering the vast potency of Reginald's prized pouch, everyone's a suspect.
Who would not want it for himself?
This guy's got many fans, I would say. Like, this art dude, he's talking about the balls like such feverishly. It makes me curious how
Any idea when the theft took place?
It must have been mere
how they must
hours.
look like.
I guided the last group through the exposition quite recently. Stones were very much in place.
Need to look around. Might find a clue or two.
Do what you must, as long as you return grasping Reginald's stones. Without them, Beauclair's entire tourist sector faces trying times. Trying times. Oh, Reginald, don't worry. You shall be whole again soon.
Well,
It will all work out. It must.
that's a nice bronze statue, I would say. But you know how people like, I don't know. It's a hi Karen, you're at the right timing. We're about to look for some balls.
Don't worry, Reginald, don't
It's
worry.
literally a
You shall
quest.
be whole again soon.
So, guys, first, look at the size of the statue, like how tall it is. And you know, guys, how, in many places, it's kind of a common belief that as a tourist, you have to, you have to touch
It will all work out.
a nose or some
must.
other protruding part or organ of a bronze statue as a good luck charm for yourself. I wonder if people were touching his toes or something else for good luck.
Don't worry, Reginald, don't worry.
You shall be whole again soon.
Maybe it was good luck for, you know, finding love here, but this guy is really concerned about the tourism sector.
Worry, Reginald, don't worry.
Flav, my friend, is going to South Sri Lanka. Any suggestions? Gali Forte. Like, Gali Forte, it's an amazing place. It's got really cool, really few cool vistas. In Gali Forte, you can really rent some... There are some really cheap but historical places.
It will all work out.
Like, rooms are narrow. They're not expensive, and the buildings are very, like, the buildings are hundreds years old. Like, I couldn't believe how old and aesthetically, like, authentic they were until I rented one such room myself. It was like a very tiny room, but it was like unmistakably like a wooden building. Very, very cool. Then cool vistas. You can see, yeah, Gali Forte. You can see the ocean. It's the southmost point of Sri Lanka. You can see the ocean almost without ships. So really nice night sky views. Really cool. Like you can see lots of stars. Nice places to walk around. Very safe area. Right outside of Galiforta, you can see a giant, like really giant, like tree. Like there's a few big trees, but like there is one giant. I don't even know what tree it is, but like
It must.
it's like a tree from a fairy tale. I feel myself like a hobbit under this tree, or like next to this tree. It's like gigantic, and very cool looking.
You shall be whole.
So Gali Forte would be my absolute recommendation. It's inexpensive. You can easily ride around other places. You can use trains to ride to Colombo. You can use trains to ride to some other interesting spots. But like Gali Forte would be my recommendation to visit, at least for sure. Like even if you don't stay there, it's really nice. It's a very historical place.
Nice tune.
Don't worry.
How are you doing today, Karen? As for us, we were discussing a Summer Game Fest. Unfortunately, I did not watch it, but Rom here told us all about the new games. I'm so hyped for at least a few titles. So Rom, you still have to tell us like what's your three favorites that you are most hyped for. For me, it's definitely
All work out.
a few MMOs, Cuphead, Stellar Blade, this sort of stuff. I will watch the show myself. I should have streamed yesterday and we should have watched it together, but it is what it is. Designs are almost out, so soon, if there will be special events like that, we will be watching them.
You shall be whole again soon.
The other city is Colombo, but like Colombo is the capital. I would say Colombo is it was boring. I just had business in Colombo, so I was visiting for some business instead of like leisure, but. So I've spent a month on Sri Lanka, but like most of the time it was I was in Colombo doing some business.
Don't worry, Reginald, don't worry. You shall be whole again soon.
Saw marks are straight and clean. Precision castration, I'd call this.
Precision castration. Holy cow. This quest.
It will all work out. Don't worry, Reginald, don't worry. You shall be whole again soon.
You shall be whole again soon. What's this here?
Piece of coat fabric caught on the nail. Heavy on cologne. Smell it'll lead me to the thief.
That's it? Just a smell?
Diamond saw blade. Perpetrator's tool.
It will all work.
Unter Duke,
Your
Raymond's
reputation
rule,
precedes you,
such
Geralt.
troubles were simply unimaginable.
Alright.
The North must be a terribly barbaric land.
Witcher.
Ladies, come knights, come mates, come lords, come adventure lovers, come spryly in hordes.
Who's singing?
Into song, we boast exquisite wine, and that's rather enough to have a very good time.
Get a chance to know, but no passport. Ah.
I've 3 doublets, none of which are suitable to show myself.
Yeah, you should get an international passport as soon as you can, because you will never know when the opportunity comes up. Karen, that's for sure.
Scent leads to
And
the store.
I would say,
So is that a witch murdering folk?
given that you know more about Hinduism as a religion than I do, Sri Lanka has more for you to see, I would say. Like, it's multicultural, it's multi-religion, but I would say since...
What was that? A bottle of wine's enough for 2, provided one's not.
Since Sri Lanka has a like deeper meaning in Hindu texts, I would say like you guys have more there to see and like understand than I do. I just enjoyed Galiforte for sure.
Sorry to interrupt, I guess.
This is not what it seems. Word of honor. I tripped, rolled, tumbled, and landed where she already lay.
Psst. Hughes, that's not him.
I
What?
swear, this is all an unfortunate coincidence, a series thereof. What?
That's not my husband.
You mean, not your husband? Who are you, and why are you in my home? Out, now, or I'll summon the guards.
Oh.
Watch your tone, Gramps. Just here to talk.
I believe we have nothing to talk about.
Oh, we do. Just to kick things off, you're in great form for a man your age.
I eat well, start the day with a glass of wine. That preserves a body wonderfully.
Interesting. Might try it. Say, ever heard of Reginald Dobry, his statue?
Everyone in the city's heard of it. Reginald's a paragon, a national hero.
A hero.
That's so. You seem well informed, Hughes. Maybe you know who stole Reginald's testicles.
I can explain everything. This...
Rosalinda, I know you're in there. You had that fancy pants of yours.
Oh no, not him too. This really is not my day.
Got you, you rogue! Prepare for a shellacking, scallop! What the laugh's this? Rosalinda! One I could forgive you, but 2 at one time!
Wait, got nothing to do with this.
Oh my.
For a fool! I'll teach you to fish in another man's pond!
I mean, fuck. Should we just charm him, or I think it's gonna be more funny if we don't? No. Please, game. I don't want to kill him. I just want to see the reaction.
You heard me. Calm down, or you'll wind up picking your teeth up off the floor.
Tough, are you? Come here. Come on, you scamp.
Wait! He's literally named Cuckold. What? What the quest is this? And the music. And we are beating the poor guy up.
Giving me no choice.
Quests in this DLC.
I don't know you, but that would have gone horribly for me had you not intervened. I thank you for saving my skin.
So, time to talk.
Rosalinda, my dove, please allow us a moment. All right. I admit I stole the stones. And you will never believe it, but they work. Today, Rosalinda and I, well, 3 times and counting.
3 times?
What?
Impressive.
Isn't it? At my age. That's more than the entire last decade.
All the same, you stole those stones and you gotta return them.
Listen, perhaps we might strike a deal. Hmm? Let me keep the stones. I'll pay you. Grant me this, I beg you. They've made me young again.
No idea. Are they magical or something? Also, shrunken food. I don't really remember, to be honest. I mean, okay, let me put it this way. When I was visiting, visiting Sri Lanka, it was during the time of a big fuel crisis in there, and plus COVID. So like they had 2 problems at their hands. There were riots. It was COVID, and they literally had no fuel, and they had food shortages as well. So, like, I was getting whatever I could. It was not the best time to visit, but it is what it is. Alright, I mean...
No chance. Need to take the stones, pure and simple.
But if you were to leave them with me for a day or 2, 3 at the most.
Shit out of luck. Sorry.
At the day's end, it's good I had a chance to use them at all. Here, take them.
Thanks. And good luck. Actually think you'll do just fine without them.
Well, that's right, because, like, unless this is a magical artifact, it shouldn't really account to anything. Jesus. Feature, was it this quest you wanted me to do?
Skittering off to Silvermane.
I remember one video where people stole everything from Sri Lankan president's house. I was there in Colombo. Like, I was in a few like miles from that house at the time. So like I was working in the hotel lobby, and we were discussing the news with the local people from the hotel. Like I was staying at a hotel for a business for like a couple weeks, and we kind of became friends with, you know, hotel staff. So they were telling me different news about this and that, about what's actually happening in the country. So I was there at exact the moment when this happened, Karen. I mean, I remember going out for a walk to see like I was going out for a walk. I saw the protests. I saw giant lines for fuel. It was an interesting time. Like, they were cutting electricity down for, in many places, for like up to 12 hours a day, just to save energy. And that was exactly why Galliforte was so magical, because they would cut the southern part of the island off grids by the night. So imagine this. Galliforte is already on the southernmost point of Sri Lanka. Like, there's the south is just the ocean. There are no ships with the bright, you know, with the bright lights. So it was a perfect. It was a perfect scenario to just look at the stars. I really never saw so many in my life before. It was interesting times. Somehow, some of my like travels, they brought me into some places at a very peculiar times. Usually for business. I remember I was visiting Hong Kong. Remember when they had lots of protests in Hong Kong, like a few years back before COVID, like 2019 protests? I was there. I was like literally the next street from where the biggest protests were happening. For the business, I swear. There are whales there. Yeah, there should be. Whales, maybe dolphins. So many cool marine life. Like that place it's kind of magical. I need to go back to Sri Lanka and just travel it at some point, like properly, visit some places, like more places. But I 100% want to get back to Galliforte. Oh, Karen, one really interesting thing about Sri Lanka is they have a lot of precious and semi-precious stones mines. So they sell a lot of interesting jewelry. There are many jewelry shops that sell cool design stuff made of precious and semi-precious stones mined right in there. So that's another thing to look for.
Well, have you recovered Reginald's family jewels?
Yep.
Hey, Tanji.
Lepiotus luscious lips, it's them! It's really them! I hope this modest reward nonetheless conveys the extent of my gratitude.
We just
and look in on
found
us tomorrow for the grand
the
finale.
balls.
You shall stroke Reginald at no charge on the house.
They're really doing that! That was a guess! We have to see it. We got... We got one... we got one stroke for free. Yeah, Tamji, we were discussing Summer Game Fest earlier and all the new games and releases. And right now we are doing some quests. This is Blood and Wine. And we were also discussing Sri Lanka. I guess that's about it. Okay. Well. Touch.
Can't believe I'm actually doing this.
Really?
Can't believe I'm actually doing this.
Oh, Geralt. Yes, there are many exciting titles, Tamji. Cuphead 2, for example, Guild Wars 3, Aeon 2. Like... This Summer Game Fest was packed with very big announcements. Wolf Among Us, the second game as well. If you're into that. Yeah, Karen, like quests in this DLC, Karen, they're something else. So far.
Not to be missed.
That's amazing. Okay, what else do we got? What else we've got? Right, we have to move out. And let's take a look.
Oh, you!
Yeah, there are many exciting titles, Tanji. Stellar Blade, the second game, as well. Jesus, I really love the view. By the way, this game and Henry Cavill Witcher movies are similar. Henry Cavill Witcher movies. You mean you're talking about Netflix, right, Karen? Well, they are all similar, although both the game and the Netflix show they have a lot of stuff that was not in the books. That's as far as I understand. Which game do you think is going to be contender for the Game of the Year in 2026? Because I don't remember anything really exciting like being released. And GTA 6, we don't have a release date yet, so I personally wouldn't be 100% certain that we will be getting a release. Like it's not guaranteed.
Move it.
A man who dare not down some red is a man.
Have you played Stellar Blade, Karen? Because even though I'm a bit tired of Soulslikes, I will be playing Stellar Blades, even though technically it's a Souls-like adjacent game. And they already made the second one. That's exciting. Okay, let's read. No idea. Wait! Have you not heard about Stellar Blade? Something tells me you would like this game. We are going to play it. at some point. Alright. More stories. Story time. Sorry. Players of the one and only true Gwent wanted. That cocksucking Count Monier insists on fucking up Gwent, so I have decided to say fuck him and organize a tournament of my own. I cannot promise you all Monier's finery, for I ain't as rich as that bastard. You can be damn sure, however, that unlike at Monier's, we'll play the one and only true Gwent, with no shitty Skellige faction. Yaki Raffiberg. Skellige faction. What's wrong with that? Yes, what picture is said? What picture is said? Exactly. Okay. I've seen ghosts. I'm looking for others who, like me, have encountered a strange presence in the Caraberta woods. I would like to discuss what we have experienced. Dagobert. Okay, we have to find this Dagobert guy, maybe. Yeah, Karen, like, Stellar Blades... I played the demo before. It's a chef's kiss. I really liked the gameplay, I really liked the aesthetics, the music. It's a really solid, another Korean title. Guide wanted. In my capacity as a scholar at the Imperial Academy, I have spent the better part of the last 2 decades studying ancient elven culture. My most recent research bears the working title The Influence of Ancient Elven Architecture on Human Structures. I'm aware the Caraberta Woods have been classified as extremely dangerous by the Ducal Guard, but to a true scholar, the quest for knowledge is what matters most, more than even life itself. That's why I seek a local hunter or knights to be my guides and guard. Serious offers only. Alright. After this, Nazi went googling and disappeared for a few days. I see the possibility here, yeah. No, but Stellar Blade is amazing, like in all regards, gameplay included. On the same accord, have you ever played Nier Automata, Karen? That's another game. I kinda want to replay it at the hard difficulty instead of like the last one, because last one... No, it doesn't matter, I will explain it later, but Nier Automata and Nier are amazing games. Really good ones. Yes. Yes. The story. Like, the story in Nier, it will blow your mind. Like, it's something really to look forward to. We will be playing that as well. I mean, very soon actually, I would say, guys, in about 2 weeks, we will have all the shake-up, most likely 2 or 3 weeks tops. New designs are coming out. Then new, we will be ending this DLC for Witcher. We will be wrapping up Elden Ring Reforged, and we'll start playing new games. So, Francois de Valliere, I challenge you. You syphilitic scroller. You syphilitic scroller of spurious slander. I've read your lampoon of my rhyme scheme theory and challenge you to a literary duel. If you have any shred of dignity and courage about you, come to the next soiree at Lady Ariana's residence with 3 poems prepared. We will recite in turns and then subject ourselves to the judgment of the literary man and woman present. Not respectfully, as you deserve no respect and no signature as you know very well who wrote this message. Jesus Christ. Missing horseshoe. I've lost a horseshoe. It was a good one with this nice pointy colts. Paid dearly for it in its Belhaven. Don't make ones like it here. Return it to me and I'll give you a bottle of fine vintage ingratitude. Marcel of Bazaine. You'll have to bring it to me. I'm not too mobile on account of my horse missing a shoe and all. Alright. I absolutely love those Witcher stories, and good lord, we didn't have good story time in Witcher ever since Velen. Like in Velen, those notice boards are freaking peak. And now this. Really love this. Horton's vineyard closed until further notice. During an attack by hideous creatures resembling overgrown insects, the owner of Horton's vineyard sustained serious injuries. As the threat is still present, Horton's vineyards will be closed until further notice. Our sincere apologies. Oh no. Can we have some of their vintage, vintage collection if we help them?
Oh, watch your flim-fligging step!
What's with the ethereal music here? It's not Skellige, but the soundtrack slaps. Speaking of soundtrack, Karen, Expedition 33, the game I know you're kind of waiting for it. Did you listen to any music from that game ever? If you didn't, well, better not to spoil yourself, but that's another thing to look forward to. It's really good one. Okay, can we finally ride? Also, give me a sec. Sorry.
Hey-ya!
Okay, that's good. You know what's funny? You probably know that it's a turn-based game that is more like to an JRPG by genre, but it has... We're going to play it parry only, like it has parries. Well, parry is one of the central mechanics in the game. So we are going to parry a lot. Alright, now we have to visit those places. Hold on! We have a buff.
Go.
Wait, what? Ever since we touched the balls, we have a buff. And I don't know what it's for. Hi, Kill Assists, a small blessing for you today. Your timing will be just right, allowing you to secure an objective you thought was lost. I definitely need this one for my Reforged, since I was almost able to beat what's his name? Godfrey. Like, Godfrey has only like 10% of his health left on the second phase. How are you doing today, Karen? Did you watch the Summer Game Fest? Oh no.
Stuart. It can't drag on too long.
What? Curses!
What the cattle dickens?
And now blood shall
Wait, am I level like 44 already? Ah, yeah. Well, I'm yet to watch it myself, but I'll fix it soon. We were just discussing a lot of new games today. Ron watched it and he mentioned quite a few new titles. But what is this buff he even gives us? What? What's happening? Wow! That looked epic. They changed the animation because before it was like we just saw how people are getting back. But now it looks epic, and we also got a real armor here.
From the north. Why are you here?
Don't know if you noticed, but I just saved your ass.
Yes, yes, though not without a reward in mind, I wager. I know your kind.
Course. And I'll want a share of your beggar's alms, too. Wanted to take a look at your goods first. May I?
I suppose. But you're to touch nothing, and on purchasing pay in full, in hard currency. Understood?
Okay.
Nordlings. What about them bothers you so much?
Apart from the fact that they are all thieves, liars, and layabouts, not a thing.
What's your story, dude? Sometimes I wish this was a D&D so we could actually ask them for some more details. I would love to play D&D, but like D&D has to be played in person. I don't think you should ever play D&D online if you never met the group. I mean, you can if that's the only option, because D&D is still D&D, it's still cool, but that game is meant to be played. Sick. How many? Wow. I mean, D&D is cool, but like, I would really prefer playing D&D in person. I have the D&D, like, I bought D&D, like, base set, I have the dices and all, but unfortunately I had to move, so I couldn't play a single game yet. And then on a new place, people I found to potentially play the game with, they had to move out. So, it is still just collecting dust on my shelf. All online? Oh, Mog, so you don't meet and play in person? I mean, it's still cool. It's just I personally feel like nothing. I used to play when I was living in my previous place before I moved countries. I used to play tabletop games with friends. We had a company of like 5 people, so twice a week. We would gather up at my place. I was renting a big house. We would order some pizza, some sushi, and we would always sit at a giant table and play just not D&D but just regular tabletop games for like hours on end. Exactly the stuff like Arkham Horror, really good tabletop game. So I had a really nice wooden dice tower. I had a really cool dice tower. We had some other like, I had like lots of stuff. Like everything is at my parents' house still. Like I have boxes of this stuff, and to me, nothing will compare like rolling a dice like by hand and like calculating all of this, like how much did you get on the dice, like it's just the feeling, I would say. I mean, obviously you can set up a few cameras, so like instead of using an app, you can roll your actual dice, but I don't know. I know some people like sometimes some people cannot be part of the group like physically, so they keep joining the sessions online, and like people who are big fans and have a lot of money to spend on the hobby, they do a lot of DIY stuff to support all this, and this is freaking cool. I really want my own place, so I can dedicate a room to stuff like that. I want to get into DIY. I want to build something D&D related and start playing games at some point. At some point. Though, first I need to upgrade... First I need to improve my English before I can play D&D much. But look at this view. Oh my god. Remember me praising some flower fields before in Witcher? This and this the vibrancy of the sky, it completely blows it out of the water. I'm not sure you guys can see it in full because I'm playing it on a really bright HDR monitor, and you guys see you guys can see SDR picture, but holy cow, this is beautiful. This is so picturesque. Whoever worked on level design for this should get. I hope they gave him a bonus. Just look at that. I mean, I cannot simply pass such a place without saying anything. This is majestic.
Go.
Wow.
Your bones are aching again.
Okay, we found the next notice board, so more story time. Let's see. She cured my cat. There is no better place for your sick pet to recuperate than Druid's hut in the northern part of Dan Tinne. I know folks say there's something odd about that woman. I can't deny it. She's far from normal. When I visited her, I saw her sniff at a handful of straw, as if it were the most irresistible of perfumes. I took a sniff as well. Smelled just like a normal wisp of straw to me. She won't look you in the eye, but animals take to her like bees to honey. My tomcat is old and had been getting rather sickly. But after 2 days at the Druid's, he's full of vim and vinegar once more. He chases mice like he used to and has a hearty appetite. Haven't seen a cat so happy in a long while. Highly recommend. Interesting. I wonder what else druids do in this game. Like in Witcher universe. Help wanted. Immediately. Females only. Ready work for a young, healthy female, preferably from the countryside. Important. Candidates must have red hair and freckles, preferably all over. Pleasant and easy work, flexible hours, good pay. Employment is temporary with a chance of at something more permanent. Applications, preferably including a miniature portrait, can be submitted at the Palace of Clair near the port. That's so sus. Challenge. I hereby announce Lady Vivienne de Tarbis is the most beautiful woman in the world. Any man who disagrees can find me at the riverbank in Flavionel every morn at dawn first crack. I wonder if you can actually find this guy there. But this is romantic. I wonder if Lady Vivienne actually appreciates that. You know, in older times, people used to duel each other, right? Like, duels were quite common, like, back then. And while it was considered an honorable thing to do, I feel like duels back then left more widows than happy families, you know? So people stopped doing that at some point. Work. Looking to hire a strong-backed lad to work at my vineyard. Alright. Contracts. The Monster of Tufo. I hereby announce the following. The vineyard known as Tufo, which is counted among my possessions and is famed throughout all the world for the superb melon blanc it produces, it is beset by some monstrosity. Any knight who tracks the beast down and slays it will not only prove his honor, but will also earn a reward of not insignificant size. Therefore, hear my call, all brave and valorous men of Toussaint, and make haste to Tufo to converse with the undersigns about the contract. Okay, that's another Witcher contract, that's cool. Sorry. And another one. Urgently needed. Specialists use it to the strange and extraordinary. Must be fast and reliable. Sorcerer, druid, or witcher preferred. Problem involves cattle falling out of cattle falling out of sky at night, and must be cleared up fast. Work must resume at quarry soon as we are up against tight deadlines. Cattle falling out of sky.
Nothing special.
What's the word for it? Let me look it up. Hail. Yeah. That's a very dangerous hail if you ask me. Big size. Okay, what else we've got? There's really not so many question marks. And I'm happy, but we have like 2 more places to go visit.
You go your way, I'll go mine.
So yeah, today we are on a tour.
I can't see a thing through these cataracts.
Let's see which road. This one. Yeah, who would need a road when you can just go straight through the wilderness? Let's see if there's... That's the quarry. And there is a new quest we can take.
Boy, is my bum ever ready to blow. I never would have signed on for the job.
What the golly blasting devils are you doing, men? What plague? An unfortunate turn of offense, that's all. Get back to chiseling. If we don't deliver that head on time, the infestor will twist my plums off.
Is that what you'll tell Emil's widow? That a cow crushed him and it was an accident? This, sir, is
Hey,
a grave
Dusty.
matter.
It requires a specialist, some mage or warlock.
What happened here?
Look! It's that witcher who's come to town. Maybe he can do something. An exorcism or the like. We should ask how much coin he'll want.
Saw your notice. Got a problem with a cow? Fear a plague, is that it?
Yes, indeed. And a horrid one at that. We've earned the gods something true, we have. In Zeracania, they've sent a plague of locusts, then of frogs. With us, they skipped right to raining cows down on us.
They skipped
Enough!
right
No
to
need
raining
so
cows?
panic. Come, Master Witcher, I shall divulge to you the matter at hand.
Those guys are from Zeracania. I wonder how it looks like.
Yes, an unfortunate matter indeed. To be crushed by a cow. A true shame, Emil. He was a good worker. I told them at once there had to be a simple explanation. But that lot, no. Right away they started in screaming, "Plague!" Demanding higher wages for hardship, poor working conditions, you see? They'll ruin me, the blotters.
My job is to figure out why a cow fell from the sky. That it?
That too. The thing is, since none bother to clear the cow corpse, some filths overrun the other pit. We fear to venture there.
Not surprised. Cow, where'd it come from? What kind was it?
Why, the ordinary spotted kind. Nothing unusual. Its corpse rots in the other pit, sends out its stench, and Emil lies right beneath it. Will you tend to the matter, take on the contract?
I was playing Witcher 3 and that alchemy build doesn't heal on crits. Yeah, I mean, that would have been way too OP. Like, you'd practically be unkillable, Dusty. But it is still, like, everything in there is OP as hell, nonetheless. Like, it's all super OP. All of it. Like, even if I get like half of what's in there, I'll need to farm some, what they called, mutagens. Yeah, we already be like rolling through, like steamrolling through the rest of the game. How are you doing today?
What exactly is going on here?
Construction of a statue of the prophet Lepiota. We're carving it. Not all at once, that is, but piece by piece. A pious infestus revived the project after years of neglect. He's engaged all nearby quarries in its completion. And we would be on schedule were it not for the incident. Please, Master, will you look into it?
Need to know more about this accident. Anyone actually see what happened?
No, but sounds there were. Osturv had just gone to see how Emil was getting along when suddenly we heard an ear-botching boom. Moments later, something smashed into one of the
That's
cranes.
amazing.
Doubt it was the cow that hit the crane.
Probably true. At any rate, come morn, we ventured out to sea, but the vermin drove us off. With that, all work came to a halt. Has remained so since. Master, tarry no longer, please. Will you take on the matter?
Need to talk about my reward before I decide.
Yeah, that's insane. I need to actually check what I can craft.
So how much
and
would you
maybe try to pick that.
Fine. But that is the sum total. No bonuses or gratuities on top. Understood.
Yeah, I need to get all those upgrades.
Fine, I'll look into it. Might be a botched portal, but I doubt it.
Lepiota reward you with progeny aplenty. I shall keep an eye out for your return.
Let's take a look. Let's see. Character, can I do anything actually right now? So to get there, we need this, and this. Right? We need greater green mutagen. Alchemy. I'm missing quite a few ingredients though. That's fine, that's fine. Let's try it. I'll still have to... Actually... If I respec... Like, is it possible to respec and, like, return all the skill points from this tree? Or if I use the potion that's... respects all of my skill points, it's only for the main character. For the existing... How should I put that? For the previous character progression tree. Okay, Toxic Blood. Each time you are injured in melee combats, the attacking opponent receives damage in the amount of 3% of damage dealt for every point of your toxicity level. That's... a lot. Weapon W, develop a mutation. Okay. We need 3 greater mutagens again. Each point of toxicity increases the damage dealt by swords and sign. By swords and sign intensity by 0.75. Okay, we need 3 more. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah, we have enough. Green, green, green. Oh no, we don't have enough. Like, we need like 3 of them, right? 3 greater green mutagens. Okay, I think we could... we could craft something. I think the NPC, like the trader from, what's it called? From the previous DLC could, like, he was selling and, he was selling some of this stuff. Let's see if we can get there. Apparently not from here. Okay, let's read the notice board and then we'll get back to it. I have a few skill points to spend. We just need mutagens.
Fetch this empty dead, sweep up here. Watch it.
All right.
Not your lucky day. They didn't muck up the tracks.
Why is there a... Oh, that's the place. Poor cow. Also, Dusty, a little bit earlier, we did a quest with the balls of a statue. And by touching the statue, we got a buff. It is still active. Do you have any idea what this buff does? Because the game did not care to explain. Okay. Political philosopher seeks succor. Looking for a suitable location to deliver a speech entitled "The Beast as a Metaphor of Monarchy." Okay. What other stories we have? Let's see. We have only this notice board and one other. Elderly couple in need. I want everyone to know Countess de Sakor true nature. The heartless Harlor evicted an elderly couple who had lived on Bazan farm for as long as anyone can remember. I don't know why she did this, but it was an exceptionally wicked thing to do. A concerned soul who abhors wickedness. Yeah. That's so good that someone posted it. Like, you should definitely, you should absolutely call them out. I think it's related to stamina regen. Yeah, come to think of it, I think you may be right. Thematically, that checks out. Ludovic Deschamps' obituary. Ludovic Deschamps, beloved father, husband, and brother, a senior master at Ardaizo Quarry, drew his last breath yesterday afternoon. A death vigil will be held till tomorrow, when his mortal remains will be buried in the Orlemurs cemetery. We kindly request no visitors, his grieving kin. I guess it's the guy who died because the cow landed on him. Nightly expedition to Castel Dacia. As all know, ever since that villainous Filbert Fourfingers and his hands murdered the family managing Castel Dacia estate, violence has been afoot there. There are even whispers the dreaded exterminator has made it his home. Exterminator? Is that like a moniker of a monster? The time has come to investigate those claims. I'm gathering brave souls willing to join my expedition. Hankel the Birded. Alright. News about Fourfingers' hands. I wonder if we can meet this person. The wretch, Filbert Fourfingers, and his hands have taken over the ruins of the castle of Mont Crane. From there, they embark on raids and oppress the populace. Our notice boards, your home for the latest news about Fourfingers' hands. Announcement, we buy unusual looking stones, learn more from owner. Natural Philosophy Department of the Imperial Academy. Ah. Interesting. Alright, we have to fix this. Really love those notice boards, but the one in the the ones in the city, I think are the funniest ones. Okay, we can skip. Oh, actually, since we are around here, we can go and try checking this NPC. He had quite a few really high-level mutagens. I also wonder if anybody in Kaer Morhen sells any. Or... yeah, but I need to check it in battle, like in combat. Like outside of combat, you don't spend any stamina.
Quite the pleasure.
As far as I know. Okay, where's?
What did you bring from?
Do you have any mutagens? Actually, no. He does not.
Go.
What about this guy? Somebody was selling mutagens. I remember that.
The world's never...
Also, Dusty, since today today we were discussing the Summer Game Fest a lot. Any new game titles you are most hyped about from the new releases? If you saw any trailers?
Wouldn't.
Okay, so this guy also does not have any. but somebody was selling mutagens. I mean, we can recraft it from Rebis and Naiziri Basil, but Resident Evil Veronica is interesting. So it's a remaster, right? Because oh wait, it's a new game. I remember like there's a Code Veronica game. I don't really know much about Resident Evil games. We are going to play them soon. I would say in couple weeks we'll start playing all of this. But yeah, I'm really curious. There is a Code Veronica game, as far as I know. If the attacker's vitality is less than 25%, counterattack well. Well. Wait. This one requires both Bloodbath and Euphoria? Like, so I have to get both, right? Or or do I need like one of them? Go south of the Crookbag Bog Orphan's house. Is there a place to farm, mutagens? Oh yeah, well, we're not going to farm. Like, I was looking in if I can buy some from traders. But if there's no traders, I'm going to farm a little bit off stream. Like, we are not doing grinding on stream. But can you tell me, cat eyes, does it require like only one of those? Only Bloodbath or Euphoria, or both? The bonus is lost if you take damage. Well, this is... Alright. If there is nothing, then... You can only activate one at once? Wait. So you cannot have like all of them? Oh, wait. Ah. I see. Well, this is actually very cool. This toxic blood could be actually enough for us. Okay. Now we go to read the final 2 notice boards. And then we'll start doing quests. This place looks beautiful.
That's it, Roach.
And when you unlock these extra slots in the middle, you can only quick equip alchemy perks.
Not so
Speaking
fast,
of,
Roach.
technically, I can, for example, some mutations let you equip 2 types. For example, I can have enough skill points and mutagens to to get this one, or maybe actually let's craft big red mutagen and activate that. Red mutagen. What do you mean, game? Oh, now we can craft. Okay, good. Good morning, Mamba. Good morning. How are you doing today? We were discussing some new games, and today we are playing. We continue playing Witcher Blood and Wine DLC. I really love the place. Like, all the locations look great. Okay, we don't have the recipe for the bigger mutagen. I will have to look around and see which NPCs can sell some later on, so we can activate more. The Summit Office of Internal Revenue. Oh, this is a tax office. All right. What do they have to? What stories do they have to tell us? Proven pest killers, pestered by pesky caterpillars devouring your vines. Don't waste coin on magic protection and rituals. Caterpillars are actually quite cute. The famed critter goblin martens of Coronata will have your problem solved in a flash. Order now and we'll give you a pair for the price of a male. Leash, muzzle and anti-rabies concoction provided for free. Please note, Merton repellent not included. Martin. Take notes! Young, wealthy, handsome, athletic man with no noisome habits seeks true, tender, soulful love. Look for him around the vineyard every Tuesday and every Thursday. Interesting. I don't think... Wait. Actually. Yeah, it doesn't say which day of the week it is. Just chilling on a Sunday morning, just pondering the question of the day. Yes, we have an interesting one today. If your life had a warning label, what would it say? Yeah, pictures questions are always so thought-inducing, right? Wanted. Transport security professionals. I'm looking for hire a group of armed combat and security services professional. The job involves escorting 3 wagons throughout their entire journey to Belhaven, protecting them while they unload and seeing they return safely with the goods acquired there. I will cover foods and lodging costs. More information available from Pierre de Solves of Vermentino. Okay. Now, beware! Aviathrope. What's that? A dangerous aviathrope, a creature half woman, half Oriole, has been seen near the palace at night. I've spoken to several witnesses, but Ducal Guard remains deaf to my reports. Be on your guard. This may be the beast. Actually, no. We already know who the Beast is, and yeah, that's a vampire. Like we are dealing with vampires in this DLC. An invitation from Starling's dragon. Rumors have been circling of late that Starling's dragon commits despicable deeds. This is vile slander. On behalf of Dragon, we invite all merchants to pay a visit to our hands at the ruins of Archak Palace. We are sure we can reach an understanding, as Starling's Dragon is interested in trade in a variety of branches. We await all prospective business partners. And a warning, Vermentina vineyard workers diddle their own moms, and one of them does his dad too. What? Crazy. Okay, this is for a quest for sure.
For 4 generations. That is how long my family has been producing wine.
Producing plonk unfit to drink, you mean? Which is exactly why you should sell Belgat to me, not him.
As a ducal clerk, I must look after the duchy's best interests. Belgard currently belongs to the treasury. The Minister of the Treasury has clearly expressed his desire that Belgard be handed over to a responsible steward. Yet, diverse troubles beset both your present holdings. Until you resolve them and thus prove yourselves competent, selling Belgard to either of you is out of the question.
Well, Happy? This is your fault!
Mine? You're deranged, woman! Hark, good folk! Be it known, Batilda de Vermentino is a cursed, spiteful lunatic!
Doesn't look cursed to me, just really, really angry. Ticked her off quite a bit, you have.
Truly, how would you know? A shrew tamer, are you?
What's with this guy? His eyes are all red. I know all about women, actually. Yeah,
a connoisseur.
We can say so.
I see we speak the same tongue. So tell me, the swords, you merely wear them to intimidate? Or do you actually use them?
Tools of my trade. I'm a witcher.
Not seeking work, are you? You see, I wish to buy a vineyard. Belgard. Yet that bloody bureaucrat's not likely to sell it to me until I settle my troubles at home, at Coronata.
What kind of troubles we talking about?
Alright, we just read about this.
It's botched in more ways than one. The herbarium, infested with monsters. My steward, gone missing, with an entire transport of wine. And someone's abducted my herbalist.
A lot of bad luck for one little vineyard.
If you ask me, it's that Matilda, her handiwork. A sugar-sweet face, a temper sharp as horseradish. So will you help?
Could look into it, but not for free.
That goes without saying. What is your rate?
Ooh, wait, that's a lot of money. We can get.
That sounds fair.
Sure sounds like work for a witcher. Yeah, I'll help.
I am really, truly grateful. Thank you. My vineyard lies east of here. You're sure to find it. Now forgive me.
Yeah, Bitchery is the best, and
I might win him over
today's question of the day is unusual.
Psst. You're a witcher, yes? I heard you talking to that oafish ogre Liam. Disgusting man. The worst sort. First, seduces with a dashing gaze, the fair face, then reveals a coal-black heart. But that's all besides the point. I stopped you because I want to buy Belgat too. Alas, things are rotten at my own vineyard, Vermentino.
Strange coincidence.
No coincidence. I am certain Liam's thrown a stick in my spokes. Several sticks. My cooper and blacksmith, both have mysteriously vanished. Man-eating plants have sprouted on my paths, and strange things are afoot on Pheasant Hill. The list goes on, but the crux is one. I must solve my problems at Vermentino if I'm to stand any chance of acquiring Belgard. Would you help me before you help Leon? I'm willing to pay more than he's offered you.
I mean, can we actually, like, help both of them so it's fair? I mean, it's either way will be good for us, since we get all the money.
Fine. Settled.
I can help. At least try.
Wonderful. You've no idea how much that
That's
means
a
to
lot of
me.
work.
My vineyard lies due west. I shall stay here for a time. I must make certain Liam does not pull some stunt while my back is turned.
Gotcha. Farewell.
Interesting. Okay, we have only one place remains. Wow. That's another really beautiful place. Oh.
You shan't find anything
Faster.
in all too sad.
Take it easy.
Okay, I did markets. We have to cross the bridge. And then we'll be almost there. A cat!
That's it, Roach.
Where am I? Actually, we can follow this road.
Go, go. Run, Roach.
Then take a turn. Sky burns red. I heard there's a game by that name. It looks like a gacha, but I didn't really look too hard into it.
Be gone from my sight.
Just a name that is really easy to remember. Okay, it's quite dark, but we are going to read the last notice board. Wine or poison? A friend of mine had some wine from the Coronata vineyard. Afterwards, his stomach ached for the whole day and he puked like some rainbow spurting fountain. An inevitable question got to be posed. Should Coronata wine bottles be labeled wine or poison which will make you die a slow and painful death? A concerned friend. Beauclair oak lumber for sale. If you're looking to buy some Beauclair oak and don't mind if the paperwork's not all in order, I can help you out. Ask for Philippe at the Rio Canes logging outpost. I'm pretty sure I mispronounced all of that. But Vermentino wine. Easy drinking anytime. Have a taste for fine vintages, but cannot afford to lose your clarity of mind? Try a wine from the Vermentino vineyards. You can down the whole cask and suffer no hangover the next morning. The secret? The high percentage. In fact, it's nearly 100%. of water in our wines. Drink Vermentino and join us in our efforts to promote sobriety among the citizens citizens of Toussaint. Wow. That's a very careful slander. I like it. That's clever. Organizing an expedition. Anyone who desires glory and fame is invited to join me at the Grand Place of the 17th of the current month. I plan to set out in good company and in search of adventure. We are sure to encounter many damsels in distress and have ample opportunity to help the oppressed. So this guy has his priorities straight, right? Damsels in distress come first, oppressed second. And that consists... that's all that contributes to the adventuring. Okay. Warning! It is well known the scallywags at Coronata have been underpricing their plonks for years, leading to the bankruptcy of many a small vineyard. But now they have truly gone to botching far. They've bought buckets of wine-devouring caterpillars. They've brought buckets of wine-devouring caterpillars to Vermentino. You'll get your comeuppance, rat diddlers. And the last one, needed. I mean, those guys should marry and they will have and buy the vineyards, which is going to be their first, you know, like common asset. So they will have 3 vineyards. Why not? A vine empire. That sounds amazing. I would love to do that. Needed. Master Magiker. I need a hard-hired man who won't spill his sphincter at the sight of sorcery and can give a witch a good fucking hiding it if it comes to it. You'll find me chopping wood near Fox Hollow. My name's Jacob, and chopping woods what I do. All you pop for brains fuckers who think you're jesters, I'm warning you, jesting's over. Jacob, woodcutter of Fox Hollow. Alright, and that was it. All the question marks. It's less than Skellige. But I think like it will take me 3 hours to go through all of them. But now we can get to questing. We got 4 Witcher contracts, a bunch of secondary quests, and then we can get back to the main one. Let's go start with the Witcher contracts, shall we? There will also be some treasure hunts, but I will handle it offline. Okay, let's meditate first. So only story stuff. That's what we're doing today. Okay. Oh, that's nearby actually. Hi, Steppy! Isn't it our favorite red dragon? Flying over our lands. How are you doing today, Steppy?
Go.
How was Elden Ring? How far did you get? You know you played too much of both Elden Ring and Witcher when you accidentally call Torrent Roach and Roach Torrent, you know? Oh, we're playing this fantastic DLC. It is so nice. Like, it is... Just look at that. Yeah, Pichu told me that she was trying to post the clip in your clip link in your channel, but your channel has link posting disabled. You got Margit last night. Yeah. Elden Ring is a beautiful game, but what they did in the DLC, just look at that. There's so many picturesque views. This place, this entire DLC, this is the second and last DLC for Witcher, Steppy, and this DLC, it's kind of based on the southern Italy.
Aye, and
Southern Italy, it looks fantastic. We are riding from vineyard to vineyards. We are enjoying the views. We have some like some sort of Alps. We have a giant lake. We have just these far landscapes. It looks simply amazing. I cannot stop myself from stopping by different fields and just enjoy the flowers, enjoy the life. Look at this. Like there are some butterflies. It looks like a fairy tale. Same. I wish I was there IRL as well. It looks like a fairy tale.
Ow, that hurts.
Like it has so many good views. I can't keep stopping like here and there. Just look at that. I believe I saw some photos of a few parks in Japan, much outside Tokyo. Like I think they have a park in Osaka that's kinda similar to this. So some mountains, really cool fields. Japanese really love their nature. Like they're nurturing it. So any parks in Japan or like any protected places, they are so serene and tranquil. It kind of reminds me of that.
Your bones are aching again.
And the quests. Oh, the quests. So a bit earlier today, Steppy, we did a very cool quest. So there is a big city, and we've been called by an art connoisseur. The man is a sculptor, and he was in a very dire situation earlier. There is a statue of a man and a warrior.
What's going on there?
That's got something missing. A saw was found at the place of a crime. So we were tasked with returning the balls, the plums,
What's going on there?
whatever you want to call them.
Hey, over here!
That